Well, everyone, welcome back to the Pgk.railway. Today, we're coming back with you guys with yet another video. Before we really jump into this, I just have one question for you guys. What type of content do you want to see? I'm trying to find ways to spice up like what I put out on this channel, just because I feel like it's a lot of cookie cutter, like, oh, look, new engine, look, new engine, look, new engine, look, new engine, look, new engine. As you guys do know, I am in Florida. And so thankfully, it is now wintertime. As you guys can see, I'm in a sweatshirt and pants for once, which is shocking. It's actually cooled off, which is quite nice, which means scenery work shall resume, hopefully semi-soon, once I get some motivation for it. But for right now, I have another video, another new engine for you guys. This is something that is a little bit different than what I normally buy. Yeah, I went to the Tallahassee train show over the summer and went as a vendor to sell some stuff because I'm having a lot of fun buying and selling trains. It's a lot of fun to do. I mean, I enjoy going to train shows just to talk to people and being a vendor and getting a little bit of extra cash to turn into more trains is always nice, you know? But there was an engine that I saw that was an MTH engine. It was Proto 3. As you guys can tell, I love my MTH. Yeah, but this was a little outside my comfort zone, I guess you could say. It's not something I would have bought under normal circumstances. I was looking at it the entire show and I was like, that's a pretty engine. It was already at a fairly decent price. But as I was taking down everything and getting ready to walk out on the very last day, the guy who was selling it made me an offer that I could not turn down. So this was literally, the car was 90% of the packed up. My tables were torn down and everything. And we're walking out and he goes, hey man, I saw you eyeballing that engine all 3 days of the show. Yeah, he gave me a deal that I could not pass up. So ended up coming home with it. And you may be wondering, well, what exactly is it? Well, I present to you something I don't think I normally would buy under most circumstances, but for the price, I could not say no, because it was one of those I was kind of on the fence about it. But this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is the MTH Proto Sound 3 railking RS27, which I believe MTH sold the tooling to Lionel to. I'm not 100% certain, but I know Lionel just put out some legacy RS27s. It might be this tooling, it might not be. MTH might still have it. Do I know? No, because the issue is no one really knows what MTH has left of their tooling. And Lionel's putting out a lot of ex-MTH stuff, and all of us MTH fans are kind of like, oh, what do you guys got left? Do you want to give us a list? We kind of want to know. We're a little bit scared. But yes, this is the Proto 3. This is painted up in the demo scheme. This is cab number 640-1. This is a cool little locomotive. I don't know the stats and history. Once again, I don't have a note sheet with me. So this is just a cool little engine. I love the sound set on this thing, but I'm not going to ramble on too much more. I'm just going to let you guys see this thing in action. I hope you guys do enjoy, and please feel free to leave the content of any content suggestions of anything that you guys want to see. Please feel free to leave that in the comment. Just trying to figure out what to do for content-wise. Like, I kind of want to do servicing videos, but I do know DA Griffin Hobby has that kind of on lockdown for the post-war stuff, and I don't want to reproduce the same content that other people are making. I kind of want to keep it original and legit to the channel. I might do a few servicing videos here and there because I do love working on post-war stuff. I know I've done not necessarily servicing videos, but I've done a few videos in that style in the past. But layout updates will be coming soon, so okay, I gotta stop rambling. We're gonna jump right on in. This is once again the MTH railking scale RS27, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Okay. Fuel is topped off. Make sure the sand bins are topped off. All right, I'll check that out. Sand bins are topped off. She's in good shape. Thanks. local freight holding on track 2. Local freight, this is dispatcher. Guys, hold it there for a minute. Copy that, Tower. Awaiting instructions. Over. Local freight, this is dispatcher. Thanks for waiting. How can I help you today? Over. We've got our train and we're holding on track 2. Waiting for clearance to depart. Over. All right, local freight. I'll see how fast I can get you guys on your way. Over. Thank you, sir. We appreciate that. Over. Local freight, this is dispatcher. Over. This is local freight. Go ahead, dispatch. Over. I'm going to clear you for track 1 heading south. Are you guys ready? Over. We're ready and waiting. Over. Watch for your signal. Over. Thank you, dispatcher. We've got our proceed signal heading south. Copy that, local freight. You have the proceed signal and you're heading south. Have a safe day. Out. Take care. See you soon.
Well, everyone. That was a quick little look at the MTH railking RS27. This is an awesome engine. This is not something I ever would have thought that I would have picked up in 1,000 years, just because it's definitely a little different looking compared to the normal style of diesels that I normally get. I'm normally stick with standard cabs for the most part. I mean, I guess you could consider this a standard cab, but it's a wonky looking engine. But I mean, for the price I paid, I'm not going to complain. I do like this thing. Kind of having thoughts of getting this custom done to something that would not be prototypical for this engine. I'm kind of thinking about slapping Seaboard system on it, possibly having a good buddy do that for me. Toying around with the idea of it. The demo scheme that kind of looks like Canadian Pacific passengers scheme really don't do a whole lot for me. I'm not a big fan of this demo paint scheme. I might do this in Seaboard system because I'm assuming, as y'all know, I have a little bit of a thing for the Seaboard system. I've become absolutely obsessed with that railway. Well, not necessarily the Seaboard system, but just Seaboard in general, whether it's Seaboard Airlines, Seaboard Coastline, or Seaboard System. I've just living down south and in Florida. I mean, granted I live on the side of Florida that would have been L&N territory at the time, but I've just become absolutely enamored with the Seaboard. I love the Seaboard System paint scheme. O-gauge manufacturers don't really like to make it. Lionel, MTH, Atlas, if you guys are hearing this, please put a little bit more Seaboard System out on the market. We're dying over here. We're custom painting engines. I just had a good buddy of mine repaint a SD60M as a fantasy what if Seaboard engine. It came out beautiful, but Seaboard System, anything Seaboard is just stupid hard to find. I've been slowly picking it up here and there when I'm able to, but yeah. Otherwise, I'm going to stop rambling about that. That's just a thought with this engine. But anyways, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. This is a fun engine. I mean, I love it. The paint scheme don't really do too much for me, but man, the PFA, the sound system, everything about this engine, it smokes like an Alco when I have the smoke unit on full blast. But that's typical MTH for you. Those smoke units are great. So yeah, you put the smoke unit on full blast in this thing, and man, you got some prototypical Alco smoke. The only thing it's not black, but this is a great engine. If you guys ever get the chance to pick one of these up, I would highly recommend it. I mean, I paid $200 for this thing, brand new in the box. Can't say no to that. This is an awesome engine. And if you guys are Alco fans or you're looking for something a little bit different than what you would normally get, if you're like me and you like standard cabs, RS27. That's all I can say. It's a railking model, so it's not going to break the bank. Proto 3, as you guys know, I love my Proto sound stuff. Full Proto 3 sound set, great sounds, great quality, and amazing. This paint scheme don't do much for me, but let me tell you, the paint on this engine is perfect. The way MTH executes their paint schemes is absolutely beautiful. But once again, guys, I thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed. And until next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.